The Mexican Chud the Builder. Apparently there's a new Chud the Builder clone running around trying to fulfill the prophecy that he wasn't able to harm black people on stream. What is wrong with people, bro? I'm telling you, clout is literally a disgusting drug that is going to keep exposing the worst of humankind, because I just don't get it at this point. So let's get right into this video and see what's talking about. Where you at, family? Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, spam that like button. I'm grinding, bro. I got that chip on my shoulder, man. You see it? I'm dropping 100 videos a day. Fuck is you talking about?
Where you at, Berto?
In the wake of the Chud the Builder drama, we learned a lot of things. We learned that there was a group of people who would prop up a white man who would go around chimping out and antagonizing black people. We also learned that that brand of degenerateness would garner tons of views and even a wave of support, and even a bunch of people who are willing to donate to a Patreon or a GoFundMe or whatever just to support someone who holds that much hate in their heart. And since Dalton, aka Chud the Bussy, has been arrested, it would only make sense that there would be copycats, because at the end of the day, there is a lot of malice in the heart of some humans, and when you have an incentive like getting paid and getting attention and getting clout, that feeds the malice within others. And today, twin, I want to talk about the Mexican Chud the Builder, who similarly had the malice in his heart fed by the prospect of getting clout and fame. And it's really crazy to me that someone who is Mexican could go around and antagonize black people, especially given the state of the world right now. It's crazy how anyone from a marginalized group or a minority group could go around.
That's one thing that I've never understood about people of, different colors, was Mexican, Asian, all the colors of the rainbow that's not Caucasian. When they go around and start harassing black people, it's like, bruh, you guys do realize that if we go back however many years and y'all was put in the position that we were put in, they wouldn't fuck with y'all. They wouldn't have liked y'all. You got melanin in the skin. They wouldn't have rocked with y'all niggas, bruh. Why do y'all think, I'm pushing for equality and love all around. But if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Why do you think that y'all would have been in a better position than us? Nigga, we wasn't the one conquering shit. We was getting conquered just like y'all, bruh. We should be on the same side if there's gonna be beef. Fuck.
And antagonize black people, because at the end of the day, you will never be white and them folks will never let you in. But if you're curious about this T-twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, twin, I think it's time for me to introduce you to Addy OD, the Mexican Chud the Builder. And much like Chud the Builder, or actually I won't say much like Chud the Builder, he's literally copy and pasting the exact same playbook. He's IRL streaming on Kick, he's going around and antagonizing black people, and he's doing it for content, and he's doing it for the clout because it's very inflammatory. And since we're in the Great 2-6, apparently we live in an era where being this racist and this rude is a viable form of content. I mean, there's a ton of reasons why we've gotten to this point, like some of the influencers such as Aiden Ross for pushing back against the woke ideology that took over the 2020s. I really don't know why everybody was getting their panties in a bunch over people basically saying, hey, let's respect each other more, but this isn't a video about analyzing why you guys don't like good things. This is a video about the Mexican Chud the Builder. So let's just start with the first clip.
And it should be like, I wasn't even in your wave.
Yo, some people are miserable. Hey, excuse me. He didn't say, yo, watch the fuck out, you bitch ass nigga. He didn't say, get the fuck out of my way. He said, excuse me. Yo, why are you so angry? Yo, people like this be closeted, gang. They're closeted angry people. No, shit, look at Chud the Builder. Wasn't Chud the Builder doing flexible activities, getting bent over and whatnot by a woman?
The fuck are you talking about? I wasn't even in your way. How about you move around?
I'm working.
Well, I'm right here. How about I'm not even in your fucking way. You fucking fat nigga. You're a black nigga.
Yeah?
Yes, you are. What?
Like Jewish.
Okay, now before I even go any further, I just want to say, initially, this was not Addy OD's fault. That black guy actually went out of his way to put his hands on him and say, excuse me. If that was me.
But come on, bro. He did put his hand on him, and I guess that we can give some criticism, but he said excuse. Like, I feel like body language and intention has to be taken into consideration before we start flashing on people, bro. And to call him a dirty black N, bro, he placed his hand on you very gently. He didn't shove you, and he said, excuse me. Come on, bro. Are we really tripping on that? Are y'all really, like, tell me I'm tripping. Y'all tripping on that? You standing in public, you minding your business, somebody's coming through. Of course, maybe they probably shouldn't put their hand on you, but they kind of just, they're pushing through for whatever reason, and they go, excuse me. You're going to lose your mind over that shit? I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not tripping off that.
I would say, nigga, you're tripping. But where Addy goes wrong is that he immediately calls him a slur, and later in the clip, he calls him a F slur. And also, as you're gonna see, Addy OD is still the type of man to antagonize black people unprovoked. So I'm not saying you should give him any sympathy, but even in a situation where he could be perceived as right, he still takes the worst possible course of action. If someone does that to you, you don't have to call them a slur. You can call them a dickhead, you can call them a bitch. You could even say
dickhead and bitch is crazy, bro. I'm not co-signing that. Calling someone a dickhead and bitch because they said excuse me is crazy. Like, I understand he didn't have to put his hand on you, but like, at best, you could have been like, hey, bro, I'd appreciate it if you don't put your hands on me, bro. I'd appreciate you don't put your hands on me. And you can say it's stern, you know what I'm saying? But like, bitch, yo, y'all are miserable in this world. Even like, bro, I can't believe fuck DH, bro. What's up? That's crazy.
F you. You can put your middle finger up. You can respond in kind without trying to degrade someone's entire race. And that's exactly why this Addy OD guy is a problem. But let's continue.
You just getting closer to me, I'm not gonna fuck out.
Look. In no way I'm threatening this guy. I feel threatened right now. So if he approaches me,
I see what you're doing.
No. I'm saying black people scare me. Cause yeah, you guys are violent. 62% of the crime is made by black males. So
You're right.
I'm scared. I feel like you're gonna shoot me. Honestly, you're probably gonna kill me or me. That's what black people do. You fucking nigger. Next time, how about you respect the people that are around here and get to work?
Now, don't get me wrong. That black guy is clearly just a dickhead. You can tell by how he's acting.
Yo. I might click off this video. I might not ever watch a fuck DH video ever again. What are you talking about, gang? This black guy's not a dickhead. What did he do that was dickhead material? Okay, like, I get the little shoving shit. What are you talking about, bro? This nigga's not a dickhead. He just got called a slur 3-4 times to his face. He said, yo, get the fuck up on my face before I knock your ass out. Respectable. That's a respectable response after a nigga calling you a slur. He trying to contain himself. Hey, bruh. Somebody look into this nigga DH, man. What's going on, bro? I didn't know you was on that. What type of bullshit you promoting, gang?
But he was clearly not going to harm Addy OD. And despite that, he starts peddling this really commonly used crime statistic that is perpetuated by the white supremacists on social media. He starts saying stuff about how black people are violent. He even tries to weaponize the whole I feel threatened, I feel afraid for my life type of thought process, even though he is clearly not in danger and he's clearly on camera. Once again, I'm not even denying the fact that the black dude seems like a dickhead, but for this guy to act like his life is in danger is completely disingenuous. And that's the issue with these type of content creators. They will be openly racist and openly bigoted and then hide behind fake statistics to perpetuate a false narrative on black people. Just to quickly debunk the 1350 statistic, you have to understand that when people peddle and perpetuate that narrative around, they are completely disregarding the fact that black people also make up a lot of the exonerations, which means that even if that stat were true, it's because black people are being over policed. And it's no secret that black people are overly policed, so going around using fake stats just to perpetuate a false narrative about the safety you feel when you're around black people is just really messed up. And then following this, he goes on to tell another person that just because he's saying a slur doesn't mean that he is inciting violence. And then he goes on to use the Chud the Bussy type of thought process. If I say a slur, that means that I am not inciting violence, and that means I also can defend myself.
Bro, this is why I do this, because look, just because I say that's not a crime. If someone wants to attack me just because I say spick, a G, like any type of offensive thing, that's not a crime. I'm not inciting violence. So if they decide to incite violence,
inciting violence, you're disrespecting somebody. If you go spit in somebody's face, are you not inciting violence? Nigga, I'm crashing out. Just because you ain't hit me don't mean you're not inciting violence. It's like you spitting in a nigga face. What are you talking about?
it's on me just for saying a word. One, I have the right to protect myself, and then two, that's a crime, you know?
But the truth is that number one, Addy OD was not
Oh shit. The fuck?
You're a black
media. People peddle
decide to incite violence on me.
in any danger, nor was that black guy threatening his life. And number two, that would not qualify as self-defense because you are initiating the interaction. You are provoking someone into attacking you. Regardless if you want to say free speech or not, free speech does not protect you from other private citizens. It only protects you in the court of law. Now I'm going to show you guys some clips of him actually just provoking black people, starting with this one.
Like I hate what? Yo, what the fuck? Shut your up. Wait, they're saying I pressed you. Didn't do shit. Hang him. His ass. Damn, bro. Or what?
So not only does he call a random black woman a he proceeds to harass this random black guy that was sitting down. And what makes it really interesting to me is that this dude immediately seeks validation from his kick chat. And that's the one thing you have to keep in mind with all of these degenerate fools. These guys have extremely low self-esteem, and because of that, they need validation, even if it's from cave dwellers, even if it's from niggas that look like this. Checkmate, black guy. And honestly, bro, these types of images is what I imagine the people behind the screen look like whenever they're just harassing or antagonizing black people for no good reason. I had to throw this in somewhere. But gang, you are Hispanic. The government is disappearing your community. Why are you so focused on black people? Why are you in black business? And what makes it even worse is that there are black people who are supporting the anti-ICE cause. And yet you will still have fools like this who spend their energy trying to degrade an entire community of people. It's like, how do you become a spiritual cuck for the white man when the white man won't even pee on you if you were on fire? And this is why there can't be any racial unity, because you have dumbasses like this who will go around and be servants for the white man. And I don't care how extreme that sounds, but this is dead ass stupid. Why are you being racist to another minority group when we literally need to unite against these systems of white supremacy? He's doing this racist stuff to black people, but I promise you the white folks that he's emulating would not look at him with any sort of love in their eyes, because at the end of the day, the system is about keeping everybody from being equal to being white. White is the prize to them folks. No matter how much you try to distance yourself from blackness, you will never achieve that. That's why this is stupid to me. It's funny how I was just talking about dismantling these systems of white supremacy, because funnily enough, a couple white dudes stood up to Addy OD. Take a look.
Wait, you have something to say? Wait, did you have something to say, bro?
You can't be saying slurs like that. That's completely inappropriate. That's.
Wait, ask me if I give a first.
I don't care. You just can't be saying slurs.
Bro, you know we're in Texas. I can stand my ground, right?
Back up right here.
You know who Chud the Builder is?
Niggas in Texas, don't ever let me run into this motherfucker, boy. Cause we just gonna go to jail. Facts. Cause, bro, I don't got no tolerance for no shit like this. Thank you, Lord, for protecting me and keeping me safe and keeping me away from evil and disgusting things, man. Just please don't bring me around that, because I don't even want the problems that's going to come with it, bro.
You know who Chud the Builder is?
You just can't be saying slurs. That's just not correct.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You're drunk, bro. Like, why don't you just mind your business, bro?
Yeah, hey, I mean, you're not minding your business whatsoever.
Bro, now I got all these crackers, like, ganging up on me, bro.
Once again, this guy is just painfully stupid. He cites the stand your ground laws, and then he says, have you heard of Chud the Builder? Which is very dumb because Chud's life is ruined. The dude is going to get sentenced. He literally was in the court of law just recently. And the reason he is going to get sentenced is because he shot someone. Self-defense did not save him, even though he claimed that he was in fear for his life. You can't aggravate people and antagonize them and then use that to fulfill the legal requirement for self-defense. It doesn't work like that. And Chud the Builder is proof of it. And that's what I mean when I say these dudes be trying to distance themselves from blackness. They try to imitate being a white man. And even though that white man didn't get away with it, he somehow thought he was gonna get away with this. Or at least he thinks he's gonna get away with this because he hasn't gone to jail yet. What I can say is that he did end up running away because some dudes chased him down and they got their lick back. So take a look.
I'm not trying to fight, but
Oh, you're not trying to
no,
fight?
you don't have my glasses. Shut up, bro. You're in. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yo, can I get my glasses back?
Your glasses? Nah, fuck your glasses, nigga.
Can I get my glasses back? I don't care about what you're doing, bro. I don't care. I don't.
Hey! What happened to all that bass in his voice, man? That nigga started again. Oh, I don't care what you're doing. Can I get my glasses back? Hey, well, watch out, bro. I'm telling you. Only thing could save a nigga like this is having that file on. And then there's niggas stupid enough to crash about it. Some niggas don't give a fuck about their life, bro. I promise you, you mess with the wrong nigga, they just gonna do it to you bad. Now we just got blurry running footage. Cause we know how it goes.
Bro, alright, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill, bro.
Hey, do it to him. All right, YouTube, we not showing this. Nothing. You guys can't see nothing, right? Oh!
You on that fame, man?
Yeah.
I'm not on the internet.
Yeah.
My mama, nigga.
And this is how you know Addy OD is stupid. I've been alive long enough and I've been around some interesting characters enough to know when you really should get out of there quickly. Because before he even got chased down and started running, he was still—
If you gonna do this, if you're the character you gonna paint, you better at least be in shape, gang. At least know how to defend yourself. Come on, bro. Like, you can't be walking around doing this overweight, barely can run. Nigga ran a block and was out of breath, tripped and fell and got stomped out. Fucking loser.
Weirdo. Antagonizing those men. And then it finally clicks to him that he needs to get out of there and he tries to book it. Fortunately for us and unfortunately for him, they catch up and they stomp him out. And I would continue showing you guys the clip, but the camera just kind of gets messed up a bit and we see a dark screen along with the fact that I think we hear Addy's breathing, which would make sense if he just got stomped out because, I mean, he got manhandled, bro. My theory for why this didn't happen to Chud the Builder might be because he was in Nashville. I don't know if Texas is a little more rough. I haven't been to Texas since I was a child. Them boys was not playing with Addy, bro. They hawked him down. They chased him down, bruh. It was like
that does make sense though. In Nashville, you got a lot more Caucasian folk. You know, they're not. It's just yeah. It's gonna get a lot more. There are a lot more brothers willing to stand their ground out here for sure. But I also know Chud was walking around with that fire, and he was showing that shit. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like you got to start putting two and two together. Like, am I about to lose my life over this random white guy that's just trying to cause problems? Nah.
Poppy Playtime's chase scene. And I mean, in that first clip I showed y'all, Addy was looking kind of petite, so I don't know why he was antagonizing a group of people, but it is what it is.
These clips are going viral and it's no good, bro. Like, it's all bad shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I saw the threads. Dude, people are calling for my death. Like, what the
That's what you wanted, though, nigga. This is the most attention you've gotten in your entire life, and you love it.
This cannot be real, bro. How you end up in LA? I had to run, bro. I had to run from Austin. Cause I had to hide, guys, cause I'm scared. Cause I don't wanna get beat up.
I'm not saying that I agree with this dude getting death threats because, come on, that is a little crazy, but I am saying—
Is it? He's going around harassing people trying to antagonize him. I mean, I'm not wishing on nobody's death either, but it makes sense why he's getting them.
I don't care what happens to this guy because you're not going to disrespect my community and not face any consequences for it. And if it's a bunch of mean words on the internet, then so be it. I'm not saying I condone it though. But I mean, for real, what did he expect was gonna happen if he goes viral for calling black people slurs? And then on top of that, he had to go to a completely different state because them boys hawked him down and he was getting known in the Texas area, or at least that's what I'm presuming. And this bozo definitely likes the attention because when he was initially going viral, he was retweeting like the news section that mentioned his name. And right now it says something completely different because I screenshotted it too late. But as you can see, there's a preview of Chud the Builder because before it changed, it was talking about how he was a Chud the Builder copycat. And it has blown up in his face because there is someone leaking some of his family's information. Like this guy who leaked the fact that his cousin is dating a black man. I'm not gonna leak Shorty's face because at this moment she's innocent. She might not even know what her cousin is getting up to. But as a theory, he may—
Bro, I feel like you didn't need to show us that. You could have said it, but you didn't need to show us that, bro.
family member is dating or messing with someone who is black. That's just how hated we are. I don't make the rules. That's just the reality of living in this anti-black world. But with all of that being said, Addy OD is the Mexican Chud the Builder. But unlike Chud the Builder, he got beat up instantly, which was a sight to see. And because we live in this world that incentivizes degeneracy and bigotry and just being an overall malice-filled person, we might see more of these guys popping out. But I don't see them going too far because there is still a semblance of hope. There is still a progressive future upon the horizon. And until we get there, I don't mind dreaming for a better world. But that's really all I had to say though.
Word, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm glad that bro got touched. I can't cap, you know. And GTA, you know, it's all a simulation. We don't promote violence over here. But it's crazy, man. People are disgusting. Absolute weirdo. Y'all already know what it is. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Catch y'all on the next one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm gone.